Alright everybody, so today I'm going to try figure out which electric car has the best battery in Emergency Hamburg. I mean, I've never really thought about this, to be honest, and I just thought, let's find out which electric car has the best battery. So, obviously which car has the best, how long can it drive for? So I'm going to have all the electric cars. So let me just make sure I get all of them. Hold on. So I think, yes, I've got the Porsche Taycan, that's electric. Is this electric? No, that's a convertible. I've got the Tesla Type S. I have the Wolfsburg Discovery too. So I've got all the electric cars on civilian at least. But yeah, I'm gonna see which car has the best battery, because you just don't really think about this, do you? Because on the list here, they don't provide like fuel tank capacity or like battery capacity. They don't say what it is. So it is honestly not something I've ever thought about, but let's check. So first up we have the Wolfsburg Discovery. So this is obviously the free electric car that you start with in the game. So let me just go and put this to full, and then we're going to go and find out how much it actually is on full charge. So if I just go and charge up the vehicle for 11 euros, great advantage of the Game Pass, by the way, really cheap fueling or charging. So it's 45 kilowatt hours. Okay, so 45 kilowatt hours is how much this car can actually have in the battery at full capacity. And you can see if I just drive at 100 kilometers an hour, you can see how quickly this is kind of going down. It goes down pretty quickly. I mean, it's already at like 44.4, 44.3. I don't know, there's no way for us to really measure the endurance of the battery, like also, aka how long it's gonna last, but we do know the maximum capacity. But yeah, I don't really know how to check. I mean, we've already used 1 kilowatt hour, and that is that's just been not like 30 seconds, so it's not very good. I don't think this is a very good car, to be honest, in terms of endurance, and maybe in terms of battery. I don't know what the battery is on other vehicles, but we're gonna go check that right now. So this one, keep in mind, this one's 45, and it goes down fairly quickly. I mean, I'm going like 150. It's going down like by decimal points quite fast. Anyway, let's head back to the dealership. I don't actually know if it removes battery based on how fast you drive. I really don't know how that works with the fueling and everything. But yeah, there we go. We used 2 kilowatt hours just in like a minute there, just in a minute of driving, really. And remember, it has 45 kilowatt hours maximum capacity. So next up, I believe the next electric car is the Tesla Model S. So we spawn that in. I can pretty much guarantee it's gonna have like no fuel in it or no charge. Oh no, okay, it's not that bad. But honestly, this might be the same. Honestly, it might be the same. Let me charge it up. I'm pretty sure this is also 45 kilowatt hours, but I know that, yeah, so this is 45 kilowatt hours, exactly the same. But does it use battery at the same speed? But I definitely know that there's other electric vehicles in this game that have much larger capacities, and we will get onto those later. So we've already used 0.3 kilowatt hours. That's going down quite quickly. Honestly, I think this might have worse performance. 0.5, 0.4 soon. Yeah. So this is draining pretty quickly, to be honest. Much faster than I expected. I think this might be worse than the first one, to be honest. I don't know. I really don't know. It might just be because we're going faster, but like I said, there's no really way to check. Okay, there's not really any way for us to check if how much the battery actually goes down. Well, I probably could, but I'd have to get like some advanced measuring system. But yeah, it does go down pretty quickly. That's something I've noticed. I used to drive this car all the time. Like, it was like my first car in the game, really, and that's something that I noticed about this car, is that how fast the battery went down. Like, it was really quick. So maybe that is just, this car is just much faster draining than the other one. I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't change that though. I feel like they wouldn't change that about the cars. So yeah, I don't know. It could just be because I'm going faster, but I'm really not sure. I'm not sure. But anyway, let's check out the next vehicle, which I don't really know. I think it's the Porsche, to be honest. So we've got the Tesla, then yeah, it must be the Porsche. Okay, so this is the last civilian vehicle, but I'm going to check out the other ones on the other teams as well. Okay, so here we go. So this, yeah, I use this a lot, so it's got like nothing in it. But this, to be honest, this just looks like another 45 kilowatt hour battery. I think they're all the same. I don't know. I would have thought that they actually changed them. Yeah, 45 kilowatt hours. Okay, so how fast is this? Okay, I assume this will go down much quicker because of the speed this thing goes at. This car just takes off. Like, look at how fast it goes. You know, I could literally just hold down W like this, and it just rips through the road. Literally, look, 200. I mean, look how quick the battery's going down now. To To be honest, it's not even going down very quickly. Okay. But yeah, this thing, they're all about the same, I think, which is not very realistic. I didn't think they would keep everything the same. It seems to me that how much they use is the same. Obviously, the capacity is identical. So yeah, I'm a bit surprised. I would have thought that they have different numbers for realism. It's not something difficult to change. It's really just a value that they edit. But yeah, it looks like for the Porsche, it's just exactly the same. So almost €500,000 car is the same as the free one you get with the electric cars Game Pass, which I don't think that's really a good thing. But obviously, it's not listed how much capacity they have. It's not listed in this menu, so I would expect them not to change it, but they could at least change it. You know, it's a Game Pass, but whatever. Let's just go ahead and go to the fire team, where we can check out the new electric fire truck they added, because all the other teams are just going to have the same civilian cars on the police team and stuff like that, but the fire team is where it's actually going to be a bit different, because you obviously got the electric fire truck, and also you've got the new Scania electric truck on the truck company, which we're also going to check out. So a few different cars that we can actually have a look at and compare the battery to. So far they're all tied. All the civilian vehicles are tied in terms of how good the battery is, but I guess we'll see what it is like on the fire department. So we join the fire department shift and we spawn in the new electric, this one, yeah. Okay, so we spawn this in. By the way, it's probably going to have a bigger battery, but it's not as fast, so keep that in mind. So yeah, okay, we can see it's about 80 kilowatt hours. Yeah, that is very good. Okay, so 80 kilowatt hours, I think. So that is nearly double a civilian electric vehicle, which is a huge number. But do take note that this car does not go nearly as fast as any of the civilian vehicles I've tested, so that is obviously why it has a big battery, and it needs a bigger battery because it's a truck and it needs more horsepower, because a truck is heavy and you need more horsepower to make a truck move, you know, so that is why it is so big, the battery. So yeah, that is interesting, to be honest. 80 kilowatt hours. I thought it would be a bit lower, but yeah, no, this is a pretty large battery, and you can see it actually goes down the same amount, like kind of at the same rate as the other electric cars on the civilian team that we've tried. Maybe even faster, to be honest. Maybe even faster, because 80 kilowatt hours is a lot to get through. So maybe this actually has the best battery in the game. I don't know. We'll see. So remember, this is 80 kilowatt hours. Let's go check the truck now. Right, so let me head over to the truck company real quick. Right, here we are at the truck company. We are here now, so let's see how much battery this new truck that they've added has. I think it's quite a lot. So yeah, these are all, this is the only Game Pass vehicle on the truck company. It has 210 horsepower, goes 100 kilometers an hour, and it looks like it's also 80 kilowatts. But I'm gonna check, okay, I'm gonna fuel it up and see if it really is. It definitely looks like it is to me. In which case we'll have a tie. Yep, there we go, 80 kilowatt hours. So yeah, it looks like the batteries in this game are not as realistic as I thought they would be. I mean, I would have thought that this is more than the electric fire truck, and I would have thought that the Porsche Taycan had more battery than the first car in the game, but looks like we've come to the conclusion that is not the case. So yeah, this truck and the electric truck, so basically the two electric trucks in the game, are the winners of this competition, I guess. So they have the biggest battery in the game, and yeah, that's it. So there's the answer to what car has the biggest battery in the game. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. But yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe. We're almost on 4K, by the way, and goodbye.